we have some big news that was just dropped yesterday by Mr. Craig Cotter. You probably have seen it, but we're going to break it down for you here quickly in this training. And I'm actually going to be drawing out a path to help you rank up fast with these announcements. So first of all, we have all of this on this page. You guys know I love the pages, and you're like, well, why do we have these pages? Because it's simple, right? It's a simple place that people can go to find the information. So this one I put in the chat. It's legacymakerpresentation.com/join. And you can actually send prospects here. They can't sign up from here, but it's information. And so here's the first exciting announcement. We have for the month of February, the enrollment bundles are $75 off. Okay. So, what does this mean exactly? It means that anyone joining in February as an associate, they are saving $75. Instead of paying 99 for their enrollment, they're only paying 25 bucks. So it's a $75 savings. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, well, I just joined in January. Where's my savings? Okay, let me help shift your perspective. Use these updates to get excited and help you grow your business. Go enroll your new associates with these exciting updates. Okay, this is big. This is really big. Why is it big? Because with excitement, with energy, it becomes easier for you to go enroll more people. Renee got 2 new associates already. Awesome. I know that Tina posted that just had a new person join with the Elite Bundle, which we're going to talk about. But if you are not doing more posts, talking to more people, reaching out to more prospects right now, then you are missing the boat. Okay. So I want to bestow urgency right now upon everyone who's watching this. If you hear my voice, I want you to get excited, get more excited than you are. And I want you to realize that you have a ticket to help your prospects get started and save money. But they've got to join in February to get this deal. Now, here's why the urgency is high. This is one of the key things and one of the big mistakes people make, right? Some people will think in their mind, oh, I have all month. I got all month. Got plenty of time. Wrong. Thanks for playing. Okay. That is the worst thing you could possibly think. Why? Because if you enroll your new associate at the end of February, you just screwed them over. Excuse my language, but I'm just keeping it real. Okay. Why do I say that? Because for them to be able to utilize this, they need some time. So you want your new associates to get started as soon as possible so they can also utilize this promotion before it expires.
Yeah.
Right? So get excited and get the word out to everyone that you know, everyone who is ever on the fence, everyone who ever said, no, I'm not interested. It's time to follow up like never before. Okay? Now, in addition to this $75 discount, this is on the starter bundle and the builder bundle. When you scroll down on this page, you're going to find the brand new Elite Builder Pack. And how many of you remember the Platinum Pack? When we got started, we had a Platinum Pack. It was very similar. It was $1,000. 500 in volume is insane. Okay. This pays, by the way, a $100 launch bonus. So when you refer someone who purchases the Elite Builder Pack, you get a $100 launch bonus commission, which is pretty cool. Okay. But way bigger and more important things than that. And I'm going to cover those here. Okay. The Elite Builder Pack. We got to talk about this. Number one, and all this information is on this website. It includes free enrollment. So the $99 associate fee is completely waived with this bundle. That's more savings. This is huge. It also comes with a free convention ticket. This is a $230 value. And I want to give a shout out to our new associate, Rich, who just joined last week. And he just enrolled his girlfriend, Molly. And guess what she did? She's getting the Elite Builder Pack. She just got it. Why? Because it comes with a free convention ticket. This is huge. Now, just to address questions some people have already asked, well, can they use the ticket for TLA? The answer is probably not, right? When they do things like this, it's designed around building for the next event only. So you want your prospects to join and get them to convention. This is huge. Okay. Let's continue. This bundle comes with 500 in volume. Now, if you're new, you may not understand how big of a deal that is. And I'm going to explain how big of a deal that is. But it also comes with the most amount of products. And I want to tell all of you a quick story before I start drawing on the screen. Okay. I want you guys to know one of the secrets that allowed us to hit diamond so fast, right? I believe we currently hold the record. We hit diamond in 2 months. It was under 2 months. And one of the secrets that allowed us to do that was the platinum pack. Because we set the expectation for our prospects that if you want the maximum chance of success to help you make the most money, set your business up for maximum success, it's the platinum bundle, which is now the elite bundle, and it's back. Okay. And so because we set that expectation, guess what most people did? Like 80 to 90%, 8 to 9 out of every 10 associates we enrolled joined with the platinum pack, now called the elite pack. And guess what a lot of them did? They duplicated that. And so the volume, I want you to just think in your mind. If you're building a team and everyone's joining with the starter bundle because it's the easiest option, it's the cheapest option, just get them in with the starter bundle, okay? Those are 100 in volume. Now imagine building a team with elite bundles with 500 in volume. Do you know what that means? It means that you are going to rank advance not twice as fast, but 5 times faster. You're going to move up the ranks. Does that make sense? This is massive. Okay. So, make sure, and I also want to say this, it's important that you don't make the decision for people. This is big.
Yeah.
What do I mean? A lot of times when we're prospecting, we are going to, by default, as human nature, we're going to talk about what's the easiest option. Like just get started. Let's just get you started. Just get in with the starter pack. It's only $300. And right now you can save 75 bucks. Okay. And then boom, they sign up. And then they find out about the elite bundle and you didn't tell them. I promise you, you are going to have people that will be, excuse my language, pissed off. Okay. Because I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen where the sponsor didn't tell them about the elite bundle and they didn't understand the value until after they joined and then they were super mad. Okay. So don't let that happen. What do I mean? Give them the options. Explain, and that's why we built the page too, because the page has all the information there. But make sure you're explaining the options. Let people decide. I will tell you this. We've had people, prospects, the perception is there's no way they're going to spend $1,000. There's no way this person's going to come in with the big pack because they've already told me that they don't have a lot of money. Okay, guys, keeping it real. We've signed up 100 associates in this business. We know a couple things about prospecting and recruiting. And human nature is that you start to prejudge and you start to put in your own interpretation of what you think they're going to do. And I'm going to just tell you, don't do it. Because I promise you that some of the people who you think would never do the elite bundle, they will when they see the value. Okay. And I'm just going to give you my personal opinion. Now, this might be a little aggressive. So if it's a little too aggressive, just don't hate me. Okay. I'm just sharing my opinion here. When it comes to price point, and some people say, well, $1,000 is a lot of money. That's your opinion. Because what's the value? The value is worth way more than $1,000.
Yeah.
Between all the products that they're getting, between free enrollment, a free convention ticket.
Mhm.
The value is ridiculous. And so when you put the value on it and you explain to them that when they join with the elite bundle, it is going to set them up for more success and faster success. And what do I mean by that? I mean, because a lot of times, if I'm talking to Lisa as my prospect, okay, and pretend you're talking to your prospect, I say, Lisa, listen, you get started with the elite bundle, most of your prospects are going to do what you do. And they're going to want to join with the elite bundle because you did. And that is going to grow your ranks 5 times faster, which means you can make 5 times more money. It's a huge difference versus if you just get everyone in with the smallest bundle, right? Or if you come in with the smallest bundle, then a lot of your prospects are going to do the same thing. And that is going to greatly slow down your chance of success. As far as payment options, there is no built-in payment option. So there are lots of companies out there. Just Google it, right? Affirm. What are some of them?
Klarna?
Affirm, client, whatever it is. The way it works, very simple. We're not going to explain this in any more detail. Very simple. They have to go log into the payment company like Klarna or whatever it is, Affirm, and they're going to get a virtual credit card through that company. They use that virtual credit card on the TrueKnot website and order just like they would with any other credit card, right? So that's how that would work. Klarna, Affirm, Zip, yes. So they have to get their virtual credit card from those payment companies and then come over to TrueKnot and make the payment in full using that credit card, and then they can make the payments through that third-party company.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else on this
No,
before I draw it out?
No, I love
Yeah.
how you're going to draw this out. But seriously, I'm so happy that they have this back. And it's all about perceived value. Okay. Don't ever make the decision for your prospect. You let them decide where they want to come in. And remember, this is a business. The more skin someone has in the game, the more they're going to take it seriously, right? This is a, guys, tax write-off. This is a business investment. And I wish they had this as an option for an auto ship every month, because this is literally every single product I take monthly. Like every day I take all of this in this pack. And I would tell a prospect that these are all my favorites and you're getting them. And this is only available
when they join.
when you join.
You can't get this later.
Yeah. So if I were you, I would take advantage of it and get it while you can. And we calculated the savings, some of the leaders did, and it's a $429 savings.
Which I have on the website right here.
Yep. Right there. Perfect.
Yeah, and thanks to Kaidi and also to
Rhonda
for putting this together.
Yeah. So this is huge. It's such a good deal. You guys are going to flip out when you see how easy it is to help your people get ranked up. We're going to draw it out right here.
All right, let's do this. So obviously this is going to be something that we're going to be incorporating in the welcome calls. Obviously not in all this great detail that we're doing here, but you and or your upline leader will be mapping this out on the welcome calls for your new associates, okay? So let's draw out and look at the numbers, okay? If there's any important questions that come in, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, so let me map this out. All right, so first of all, you guys know, and if you're brand new and you don't know all of this, then we have a basic training that we have in the group you can watch, get with your sponsor, all that stuff. I'm gonna give you the quick version here, okay? When you get started as a new associate, so now I'm not necessarily talking about you, I'm talking about your new associate, and they come in with the elite, okay, the new elite bundle, that is 500 in volume, okay? So pretty fired up. Then all the new associate needs to do is bring in 2 other elite associates, and that is 1,000 in volume. And guess what that is? Anybody know? Look at that.
Gee.
Do you guys see this? Take a screenshot. This is wild. because a new person can now come in with the Elite bundle, enroll 2 associates with Elite, and they're Jade, just like that. Boom! Come on, who's excited? This is huge. All right. Now, what about all of you that are existing associates and you are not yet Jade and you want to get to Jade? All right. So let's map this out. I know there's some of you on here that you've already joined, maybe last month or in the previous months, and you're not Jade yet. So let's show you how to hit Jade the fast way. Okay. Here we go. This is you. We want to get you to Jade. Here's what you got to do. Number one, you are going to want to have 200 in PV yourself. Now, why? Because 200 is going to keep you fully qualified for the builder bonuses and the 6 and 2 bonus. You got to have 200. Now, of this 200, that can also come from customer volume. So if you have 100 and then you have 100 from customers, that counts. It could all be from customers, or it could just be you purchasing 200 in volume. So you've got 200. Now you need to have 2 associates who come in with the Elite bundles. Just 2 new associates. You now have 1,000 in volume. Guess where you're at? You're at 1,200. You only need 100 more. So the other 100 that you need can come either from customers, you get 100 in customer volume, or you go enroll 1 more associate, and this associate could come in with a starter bundle or the regular builder bundle, which is 100 or 200 in volume. And that is Jade. Okay? Let me get a thumbs up, or does anyone have questions on this? I want to make sure it is crystal clear that everyone watching who's not Jade, and you've already joined in the past, understands how simple it is now for you to go hit Jade this month. By the end of this month, what do you need to do? Okay? You're going to have your 200. We're going to help you bring in 2 Elite associates. That's 1,000. And then you just need another 100 in volume. That can come from customers, or it can come from 1 more associate. Boom, you're Jade. How exciting is this? How simple is it? You guys are blowing it up. I love it. So now that we've got this, and I want you to screenshot this, take a quick screenshot or something, okay? Because this is how simple it is for you to go Jade. This is the foundation. This is the foundation that will get you through all the ranks. All you have to do is, number one, you have to go do this. So make sure you get this done as fast as possible this month. Sooner the better. Success loves speed. Then guess what we're going to do? We're going to duplicate. And I want you to see what is going to happen when we duplicate this. Now, I just want to open your mind really quick to something. Are you guys aware of the fact that as an emerald, okay, as an emerald, somebody wants to draw on the screen. I see that. That's pretty funny. But we can do, let's see. Clear, bam. As an emerald associate with Trinot, did you know that the company is going to pay you $102,000 a year? Did you know that? Like, Emerald associates make $100,000 a year. And that doesn't even count the Jeep stipend. Okay? So how would you like me to show you how simple it is to get to Emerald? Anybody want to see that? How to create a 6-figure business with Trinot. No worries. It's all good. It happens. The drawing. So, all right. Let's map it out. Let's do this. Okay? Watch what happens. All right? So this is you, and we want to get you to Emerald. So let's map out some steps. Get some visuals here, guys, okay? Number 1 step is we get you to Jade. We just mapped that out. So now you know how simple it is to get to Jade, okay? Next, all you have to do is, see here, duplicate. Okay. So you are going to have 3 associates. And all you have to do is duplicate and help your 3 associates
We have 3 lines of business.
go Jade. And this is going to promote you to Opal. You just hit the next rank. So it's about duplication. It's about helping your team do what you did. Get to Jade. Okay? Now watch this. When you help just one more person get to Jade, which could be another personal of yours that you place here, or it could be a personal of one of your other associates. It doesn't have to be one of your personals. It could be sponsored by this person. You help 4 people, okay? 4 people go Jade. And guess what? You are now a Pearl. Is this pretty cool or what? Just 4 people. Just help 4 people go Jade and you're Pearl. Pearl's pretty big. It's a pretty big deal, okay? But we're not going to stop there. Now, this is going to get a little interesting because when you help 3 associates, 1, 2, 3, you help 3 people on your team hit Opal. So 3 people do just here. That is Pearl Pro. Okay? Can't draw. Or 6 Jades. You help 6 people go Jade, and that's Pearl Pro. Okay? Pretty cool, right? Now, this is where it starts to get crazy. Watch this. You help 8 people, just 8, hit Jade. Okay? 8 Jades on your team. That is going to promote you to Ruby. What did I just say? And here's the thing. Do you guys remember when I drew out Jade? It only takes 3. Technically, it takes 2 associates to go Jade, as you know, in our new comp plan. But we're just going to say 3 for the sake of the fact that you need 3 to move up the ranks, right? To move through all the ranks, you got to have 3. So if it only takes 3 associates for someone to go Jade, then what's 8 times 3?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at.
Thought you had your calculator.
Well, I was looking at get pays pay. What do you want? What
8 times 3.
8 times 3.
Yep.
24.
That's only 24 people. So with just 24 people, putting 24 here, 24 people on your team, you're Ruby. That's with 8 people who you help hit Jade. This is, someone just said, this is a dream I want to help make happen. Before I continue and really blow your mind, does seeing this on paper and seeing how simple it is to go Jade, and then just simply duplicating and helping people hit Jade, just 8 Jades and you're Ruby. Is this helping? Is it like unlocking some things? Is like the light bulb going off? Like, I've been overcomplicating this. I've been making this way too difficult. This is simple. Keep it simple, right? How many of us are feeling that right now? Because I know I did. All right. Now, let's continue. I'm not going to go through all the ranks for the sake of time. But if we accelerate this and we continue, okay? Alls it takes to hit the massive rank of Emerald, which is a 6-figure income, is 39 Jades. Or if you want to look at it another way, 5 Ruby. Okay? Now, initially you might think, wow, 39's a lot. Let's back up. This is a 6-figure income. You're making $100,000 a year, and all you had to do was help 39 people hit Jade. And these are not personals. In this comp plan, They could be anywhere. We
Mhm.
do have the maximum leg rule. So make sure you go to getbasepay.com to see the maximum leg rule. It can't all be under one leg, right? That's to protect the company, obviously. But these 39 Jades could be anywhere in your team. You might have only sponsored three or four or five people, and the 39 comes from your organization. And you are an emerald making a six-figure income. Or you've helped five people hit Ruby. You know, take a screenshot if you need this. I know it's messy. I'm not the greatest drawer, but one of the things that's important to understand about this is I wanted to give you a simple example, but understand it's never going to be perfect, right? No one's ever going to have exactly 39 jades to hit emerald. You're going to have, 20 jades, and you're going to have one or two rubies, and you're going to have some pearls and some, like, it's going to be all over the place. But I wanted you to just get a visual to be like, oh, wow, all I have to do is just duplicate jade, help every person. And I think some people make this mistake. Guys, how many of you can be honest and how many of you have ever said this? Well, I need to make sure I go help my personals. I need to just help my personals, and that's where I'm going to focus. That's a mistake. Okay. Do you know that Jennifer Dowd talks about taprooting and how that was one of the key elements of her success in this industry? And some of the biggest people in her organization were not people she sponsored.
Mhm.
It's from her organization. And so what does that mean? It means you sponsor someone and then you help them go Jade. And in the process of them going Jade, they've just enrolled two or three people. Guess what you now go do? You go work with those two or three people with their sponsor and help those two or three go Jade.
Mhm.
And now you've got, what is that? 6 to 9 more new associates. You go help those new associates all go Jade.
Yeah.
And you just keep duplicating. And so map this out, understand how simple it is. It starts with you. And also remember that your team is always going to be looking at you for leadership and for the actions that you're taking, right? So one of the big mistakes that we've made and that a lot of people make is, well, I got to Jade, now I'm only going to work with my team. Anybody ever been there?
Mhm.
I got to Jade. I'm at rank. Woo! Right?
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got there and now I'm just going to work with my team. That is the kiss of death.
it
You want
is.
to talk about that?
No, I mean it is. Why? Why? And it's a trap in this industry, in this business. Don't ever stop. Why would you stop? There are more people out there waiting for you to help them with this opportunity, to help them with these products, okay? Don't stop your momentum. It's like you just get the train rolling and you hit the first stop and you're like, okay, I'm gonna stop. No, the more you get that train into momentum and you keep going, the faster it's gonna pick up speed. So keep going.
Yeah, and when Kathy says keep going, it means you've always got to be recruiting.
Yeah.
You always
It
have to be bringing in new associates yourself.
yeah, it's okay. If you take any traditional business, I always like to say ice cream shop, right? Ice cream or a pizza shop, because guys, if you can't tell what our guilty pleasure is here in South Florida, we actually have a friend that owns the best pizza store. We are one of his top customers. We go there at least once a week. It's like he gets his dough from Italy. It's so good. It's fire oven, but does he stop with the Parkers? He's like, oh, here come my favorite customers, my best customers. And he's always like giving us free drinks, hooking it up. Does he stop? He's like, man, I have these solid customers who come all the time. No, we're not going to pay his bills. We're one customer, right? He keeps going. He keeps trying to find new customers because he's got to sell more pizzas, right? You got to think of your business like that. You got to keep going. You got to keep finding. You got to keep mining, because guess what? You never know. You never know. You might find someone that goes diamond.
Absolutely. And speaking of diamond, Let's go one step further. Okay. You guys know that a diamond position pays $200,000 a year? Now, some of y'all just woke up. I know some of y'all were sleeping. Some of y'all just woke up. A diamond position pays $200,000 a year. Can anyone say hashtag life changing? Okay. Well, guess what? If you just keep duplicating what I just shared with you and you help, we'll just round it up and we'll call it 80. You help 80 people hit Jade, you're diamond. Leonard is writing that down. I see him. Welcome to the team, Leonard, brand new associate. 80 people on your team who hit Jade, and you're diamond. You could also say, just help 10 people go ruby. What? That's diamond. It's wild. And honestly, it should be way more. To get paid that amount of money, it should be like 200 Jades. But they pay us that with only 80 Jades. The volume is tiny compared to how much they're paying out. And we've been in this industry a long time. I know. Yes, Melissa, it's I thought you said mind blown. Yes, keep going. So I just wanted to take it one step further so you can start to see how big this is, how life-changing this can be for you, but you've got to keep it simple. So many times in this business, there's so many things going on. We get so distracted with the world, and oh my goodness, there's so much going on in the world now. But what's interesting about that, just to like go off of on a tangent here, it seems like every year, like if you, let me ask you a question. If you went back 1 year ago, couldn't we all say, oh, there's so much going on, right? Go back another year. Oh my goodness, the world is falling. There's so many things happening. The world is crazy. Go back another year, right? Like every year, there's always something crazy. Well, I got some news for you. Next year, it's going to be crazy too. And the year after that, it's going to be crazy again. And even through all the crazy, what's wild is that some people have more success and other people get bogged down in the distraction. And I'm speaking to you now as a friend. You got to make the choice. Are you going to allow the distractions and the noise and the world is ending conversation, which has been happening for hundreds of years and it's going to keep happening? Are you going to let that bog you down? Let it become quicksand? Or are you going to say, no, I'm going to take control. I'm going to block out the noise. I'm going to get rid of the distractions and I'm going to focus. Because what you have on your hands, what we have on our hands right now, this month, people need. People need this opportunity. People need these products. And oh, by the way, at convention, we're launching 3 new insane products that you are going to love. And if there was, of all the reasons why you need to make sure you're at convention, like meeting people, like taking pictures, getting video, you being on stage, getting recognition for your rank, which is going to position you as a leader. And guess what? Any prospects that see you on social media, when they see that you were on that stage, even if it was just getting a Jade recognition, you were there on stage. That separates you. That makes you a leader. And it's going to make prospects want to work with you. You guys see how valuable that is? So you got to be there. Okay? Get to convention no matter what. But guess what else? In addition to all the things that convention will do for you, it's going to increase your confidence. It's going to make you bulletproof in your prospecting. Your belief in Tranat is going to be through the roof. You're going to be able to prospect like never before because you were there. The content that you're going to get is going to help you recruit more people. But guess what else is going to happen? You and only you are going to be able to get your hands on the new products before everyone else. And that gives you a huge advantage in your business and in your marketing. So don't miss convention. And I just want to see a call to action right now. How many of you are excited about convention? Drop a comment on the live, on the replay.
Mhm.
And if you're on the fence about convention, I just kind of told you why you need to get off the fence. But I just want to say this, and I was sharing this with my team earlier, that sometimes the most difficult decisions that we make that are like, I don't know how this is going to happen. It seems impossible. Like I don't have the money. I have to take off work. I have kids. I have dogs. Like it seems like I can't make it work. It's going to be so difficult. I believe that it's in those moments when you make those extremely difficult decisions that you set yourself up for the biggest breakthrough.
Mhm.
The biggest breakthroughs happen through the biggest adversity. You guys hear me on that? So find a roommate. We have a Telegram chat. You can get in there if you're not, that has all the people going to convention. You can find a roommate. You can carpool. You can figure it out. I just want you to know that in 2012, there was an event. And in 2012, I was working 2 jobs. And we were living in Elkhart, Indiana, where my wife is from. And we were broke, paycheck to paycheck, working 2 jobs. And my wheels are spinning in my network marketing business. And there was an event in Vegas,
Mhm.
and I couldn't afford to go. But she said, you got to go. And I found the cheapest flight I could get. My buddy let me sleep on the couch in his hotel room because I couldn't afford one. And that event was the catalyst. It was the springboard. And within 6 months, we made our first $10,000 month ever in this industry because of that event, because of that decision that was impossible. Like there's no way, but we found a way. And so I'm encouraging all of you to find a way to get to convention and use the promotion. The elite pack comes with a free ticket. That's a $230 value. That's massive. So you enroll your new associates and they're getting a free ticket to convention. Wow. Plus, as a side note, in case you forgot, there's another promo on the table now as well. For any associates who joined in December, any of you joined in December? Listen up. Anybody in your team joined in December? How about last month? Anyone join in January? Okay. You purchase your convention ticket. This is only for those of you who joined in December, January, and also February. You purchase your convention ticket, you got to purchase it. And you hit Jade by the end of February, they pay you back. You get your convention ticket reimbursed for free. You just have to hit Jade by the end of February. It's huge. No excuses. Like, wow. Plus, with what I just shared with you on the fast track to hitting Jade, like, it's a no-brainer. So,
Yeah.
does anyone have any quick questions before we close out the Zoom? Drop a quick comment if you have any questions, and we are going to wrap this up. So, February is going to be a huge month, okay? It is going to be a huge month. You just have to decide, is it going to be a huge month for you? Because what you don't want to have happen, and I'll just end on this. I'm going to see if there's any questions. Will you look at that? I want to end on this. And I did a video, I posted it in Legacy Makers, but I want to just say this really quick for those of you that might have missed it. There's a wave coming, okay? If you saw my wave video, I'm going to hit you with it again real quick. There's a wave. Jennifer's like, yep. The wave is coming. It is a tidal wave. And it's a tidal wave of success. And some people are going to be standing on the beach watching the wave come. And they're going to be like, wow, I was there. I saw the wave. I saw all the success and all the money that people were making in this wave of success. And I watched it happen. But I didn't have success. I didn't make any money. Why? Why is it that some people are going to ride the wave and some people are going to just watch it? Because you got to get in the water. And the water is scary. Okay, we just went to the beach. We're in South Florida. and the water was cold. What I mean, you're like, it's cold, right?
It's freezing.
It was cold. Okay, but the water in California, that's like hypothermia cold. Okay, so some people don't get in the water because it's painful, because it hurts. What hurts? What hurts is when you're prospecting, when you're doing lives, when you're getting rejected, right? You see the correlations here. You got to get in the water. Here in South Florida, there's sharks. I get in the water anyway. We were just at the beach and it was purple flag. Who knows what purple flag is? Jellyfish. Did I go swim?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. So you got to take the risk. You've got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to get, if you don't get in the water, you're going to miss the wave. You might watch it happen. You are going, and guys, and I'm going to close with this. In 6 months, there's going to be two groups of people. You were here in February of 2025. And you're either going to be in the group of people that says, I was there and I watched people blow up and move up the ranks and make so much money. But it wasn't me. And then there's going to be the group that have the success. You're here. You've got to decide. You've got to stop caring what people think. Stop caring about the opinions of others. Get rid of all the noise, all the distractions. Get in the water and ride the wave with us. All right. So I want to know, how many of you turn your cameras on, make some noise? How many of you are going to ride the wave with us? If you are, say something. Let's go.
Yay, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Are in.
Gotta tackle my demons.
We are in.
Get out of the
Let's
lab.
ride
Tackle
the
the demons.
Wave.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you in Utah.
Good night.
Night.
Woo.